Hello guys, welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss about 9th August current affairs. Myself Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the today's important current affairs. Today, that is, we will celebrate August 9th as a International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples. That is, August 9 we will celebrate as a International Day of the World's Indigenous People. Here, what is the aim what is the aim of this motto of this International Day? That is, promoting and protecting the rights of the world's indigenous population. First meeting of the United Nations Working Group on Indigenous Peoples Populations in Geneva happened in 1982. If you see this year's theme is COVID-19 and Indigenous Peoples Resilience. Here we have to know about what are the Indigenous Peoples. It is a form of tribal people. We know that there are 84 PVTGs are there in India. That is particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Almost in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, more number of PVTGs are there. If you want to know more about that PVTG, I have made a one video especially for PVTG, that is particularly vulnerable tribal groups. I will give a link in description. Please do watch it. Next one, there is a agriculture infrastructure fund. Here Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has launched the financing the facility of 1 lakh crore, that is for agriculture infrastructure fund. What is this use? What is the use of this agriculture infrastructure fund? With this we can create the post harvest management. That means after coming the management after post harvest, what we will do here. And community farming. In that community farming there are different types will come, that is maintenance of cold storage and collection of centers and processing units. Here if you see community farming, cold storage and warehouses, also collection centers and processing units. In that community farming, it will, these three will come under that one. Here if you increase this investment, if you introduce this fund, that is agriculture infrastructure fund, that is able to store the and sell higher prices, that means farmers will get the higher prices what they are selling. In that also the main important, that is reduce the wastage. If you provide these cold storages and collection centers and processing units, they will reduce the wastage of. That's why if we have seen that several times we are in news, seeing that in news, that is prices of tomato is decreased, almost is 1 kg per 1 rupee, or else prices of onions increased to 1 kg per 250 rupees. Like that we are seeing. What is the reason behind that? That means there is no adequate cold storages or collection centers are like a processing units. That's why if this agriculture infrastructure fund, that is used for maintenance of these cold storages and collection centers and processing units, we can reduce the wastage from that one and increase the processing and value addition to that what the farmers are producing. That they can also that they can get some profits in a minimum manner. Next one, tabletop airport. Why is in news? We know that on 7th August 2020, a Boeing 737 aircraft of India Air India Express overshot the runway while landing at the Calicut International Airport. Here we know that Kozhikode International Airport, that is located in Kerala. We know that crash killed almost 18 people and over 100 were injured. What is this tabletop airtop? We know that the table is like this one. For your understanding, I will tell in a simpler words. Suppose there is a table. Suppose I want a airplane or aircraft want to land on a table. Suppose there is a edge on that table also. If it crosses that edge, it will fall down. If one experienced pilot is there, means he can stop at the edge of that table, or means at the edge of runway. Here in previous also into 2010 there is a incident like Mangaluru in Mangalore International Airport, that is almost 150 people died due to that tabletop airport only. Here, if you see the definition of tabletop airport is an airport located and built on top of a plateau or a hilly surface area. That means, suppose if there should be a airport, then we have to build that airport on a top of plate or a hilly surface. Usually airports are on a plain surface area, but if there is a necessary of that airport, they will build on a top of a plateau or a hilly surface area with one or both ends of a runway overlooking a drop. That means there are on both sides there is a runway. There is a runway end safety area, that means should be almost 240 meters should be there. But if you see that these runway RESA, that is on Kozhikode International Airport, that is almost less than, it is a short for a big aircraft like Boeing 737. If you see the examples of this tabletop that is airport, Lengpu in Mizoram, Shimla and Kullu in Himachal Pradesh, Pyeongchang in Sikkim, Mangaluru in Karnataka, that is in 2010 it is situation that incident happened. Kozhikode and Kannur both are located in Kerala. That's why if you see that Kozhikode International Airport, that on 7th August that incident happened. There is no such term tabletop airdrop in a airport in a international civil aviation, that is ICAO technical document, that is a form of 9981 documents. If you see that International Civil Aviation Organization, in that tabletop airport is not there, but our DGCA, that is Director General Civil Aviation, is taking the safety measure for that tabletop airport. Next one, that is pyrolysis. We know that due to COVID-19 everyone is wearing masks. After that, it is a whether if it is a reusable or a one-time use, that means use and throw. There are also some doctors or frontline workers also using PPE kits. After their use, we have to dispose that. We know that there is a due to our high population, that is almost 130 crore population, there is a massive usage of this face masks and PPE kits also. What will happen after their usage? We have to dispose in a disposal manner. But if you see that if you recycle or if you transfer that plastic into a biofuels, that means we can do it as a pyrolysis. The research describes a strategy for converting billions of items of disposable PPE from its plastic state to biofuels. That means from plastic state to that biofuels, we can transfer that plastic to biofuels. Here the researchers call for PPE waste, that is personal protective equipment waste, to be converted into fuel using the chemical process called pyrolysis. That means in this situation pyrolysis is very important for us. Why? Because waste is day by day it is increasing. That's why if we do that plastic to convert from that plastic to this biofuels, we can do it as a pyrolysis. How we will do this pyrolysis? This breaks down the plastic at a high temperature between 300 to 400 degrees Celsius for an hour without an oxygen. We will transform that plastic to biofuels. That's why in this COVID-19 situation, at the same time we have to fight against this COVID-19, and at the same time this will reduce the pollution in a environment also. With this we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye bye.